Okay, today I'm going to do a little bit of a walk around of a Yamaha gas golf cart. One of my Patreon members bought a home here and they're interested in buying a new golf cart or a pre-owned one. And she wanted to know about a website to go to that shows all the different golf carts and the comparisons of this or that and electric to gas. I personally don't know of a website that compares all of the different golf carts. Usually each dealership may have a video or two of what they sell. They don't video competitors' things. So, and the golf cart stores here are a lot. They're all around the villages, and there's also in the villages. I'm going to give you my opinion about why I've got a golf cart gas and why I bought a Yamaha, and also why I bought it at the village's golf cart store. Everybody will have their own opinions about things. Everybody will have their own reasons about things, why they do it. Everybody has their own convenient situations of why they do what they do. I'm just going to tell you mine. This is a 2015 golf cart. And as you can see by the badge right there, it came from the village's golf cars store. I'm going to show you some of the upgrades that I got. This is not only upgrades you can get. Especially now, there's a lot of different upgrades you can get. Let me get the camera straight here. Okay, advantages are the larger tires and wheels. You get a much smoother ride than you do on the older golf carts that has the smaller wheels. Front end shocks and rear suspension on these are better than the older golf carts. The paint jobs are better, I think. You can get all types of paint when you buy a new cart. Mine has a little bit of metal flake in it. Let me get close if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's kind of dusty. I should have washed this for, anyway, what it is. I had my name here, and I had Sue's name there put on it. And the dealer and the salesman that I used, which I knew, he done that for us for free. But you can also, whether it's free or not free, they will do that for you if you want them to. Another upgrade you can do is on the newer carts, you can pick out your wheels. Those are the ones that I picked out. I like them, but you can get them where, see how it's black in here? You can get them where they'll paint those to match the color of your cart. They have different styles of wheels. You'll just have to look at them when you order your cart to be built, and you'll have to pick all that stuff out. Another thing that's an upgrade here in my cart is this, believe that or not. I know you probably think, well, why is that an upgrade? Well, it is because this dash it's generally black all the way across. I'm not even sure that they come complete with the golf balls and the cup holders, but I think they do. But I wanted the wood grain dash, and basically it just goes over top of the dash that's here and glues on. And I wanted these doors, lockable glove boxes, I guess you call them, compartments. And believe that or not, that's an option. I think that was like an extra $50 per door when I got mine. And of course it's dusty, but anyway, that was just something that I wanted. I'm not saying you need to get it. Also, gas gauge is down here. A lot of people don't know that, but them little dots that goes across is for your fuel. This here is your emergency lights. I've got me a cigarette lighter plug that I had installed over here. They put it in there. Here's the second glove box. The rear view mirror, I think, is totally worthless. That's just my opinion. And if you're a taller person, they usually get in your way of vision anyway. Overhead compartment is extra. I had that put in. Oh gosh, I wish I could tell you how much that is. That's where I keep my garage door opener. This here, if people want to know what that is, that's a Bluetooth speaker. You can get these on Amazon, all different kind of prices. And I just zip tied it up here. And when I have my cell phone in here, I got music on my cell phone. I can tie my cell phone by Bluetooth into the speaker, and I can play literally anything on my cell phone, radio stations that I might listen to, or music or whatever. But anyway, this overhead compartment here I had put on. I think it was like, I want to say $50 installed while they were building it. I had these grab handles put on. Some of them have them, some of them don't. I got them because they're just more convenient for passengers to get in and out. It just kind of helps. And some people like to hold on to them while you're driving down the road. They feel more secure with it. I did not get seat belts. That's an option you can get, and you don't have to get it done at the Village store either. There's several companies here that'll come to your house and install them. And I don't know if they'll give you a better price or not. I just know that they will come to your house and install them. These seats are an option. That was probably the biggest option. Those was $1,700 installed, because at the time I thought Sue and I would use this cart a lot. So I got separate buckets with separate sliders. So Sue could slide this closer to the gas pedal if she need be, and I could leave mine, if I'm a passenger, I could leave mine back. Also, the reason why I got buckets is because if you get a full bench seat, a customized bench seat, and you can, when you go to get gas, you have to flip the whole bench seat up. And Sue has a little bit of a muscle problem, and she couldn't really pick it up. Where with this one, it's just one seat goes up. And she can handle one seat. And it exposes the gas tank, which is right there. You put your gas in here. That's the air filter for the gasoline motor. That's the generator, starter generator, right there. Because on a gas golf cart, some people, I always thought everybody just kind of knew this stuff, but apparently they don't. But on the gas golf carts, when you come to a stop, the motor quits running. There's just no sound at all. It only takes off when you push down the gas pedal, and that's what that start generator does. It automatically starts everything and takes off. How does it work? I don't know. If it breaks, I just take it in and get it fixed. This here I had put on because when I had it built, you have choices. You can either get the roll, they just roll up and tuck up under here is where they go, and then it comes down, and this is the big zipper here, big zipper, zips down to here, and then you have snaps that go all around, and then right here is your door actually to go in and out. It zips from the inside or outside. You can zip it up here. This cart is 5 years old now. This is my last year of warranty, I think. And as you can see, in 5 years, it's still in good shape. I had this put on to hide this. You can get these any color you want. I got it to color match my golf cart the best that they could. I mean, that's just my idea. You can do whatever you want. So these are just some of the things you got to do when you order a golf cart. This floor mat I had made, and if you can see the matching black and things in here that kind of match my golf cart. They got another floor mat out now that I like pretty well. It's a regular rubberized floor mat. It doesn't have the holes in it to allow the dirt to go through, but it has a really good look about it. You know, a garden hose, you can clean these things out. They're made to get wet. Truthfully, they really are. There's holes everywhere in this thing so water can drain out. Even in the glove box, at the back of each glove box is a little hole, drain hole, so in case water gets in there, rainwater or whatever, it'll drain out. That little pipe right here, that is your exhaust pipe, believe it or not. I got the fold down windshield right here. This here has Velcro strips on the back of it here, as you can see, and it hooks here all the way across, and that keeps any rainwater from blowing in, but I've never had a problem with that anyway. And you just pull these back here, and the windshield comes out, goes down. Don't let that windshield slam. It's just a hardened plastic, and you will crack that bottom windshield, and then there's no stopping it. But you pull it out, and then barely take your thumb and put, and when we get this camera going, push it in. You hear that little snap? Let me see if I can get it over here. Like that. That's it. and it gets us totally open. Now I had a custom made window screen to go in there. It's in the garage. I don't want to drag it in there. It just lets you know some things you can have done. And it fits right in here and right in here and goes all the way up here. And then of course this here goes around the edges of the screen, and I put it in there. The reason why I've done that is for love bug season. Generally I just ride around with the window open like that when I'm on the golf course or whatever on a hot day like today. It's like 90 today, and that's the way I drive around. But during love bug season, when the bugs are everywhere, I put that screen in there. There's nothing worse than getting a love bug or something like that and smack you in the eye. The newer golf carts has a turn signal in the back of the mirror and built in the mirror. In the 15, this one here did not come with that. My turn signals are here. And I will tell you that turn signal on the front, nobody ever sees it unless it's the middle of the night. They just don't see it, it's too small. So if you have the option to upgrade to the turn signals in the mirror, I would say do that if you can afford it. I got the oversized cooler also. Mine will hold a total 6-pack plus a bunch of ice. The smaller ones I think will hold a 4-pack of cans and a bunch of ice. But I just got the bigger one. It wasn't a big deal. And I'm trying to not forget anything. This here is the rear access to your motor. You pop them little pieces out right there, and then this here panel here, right here, all the way across and up in here, this here gives you access to the back of the motor. LED tail lights is the way mine came. LED third light is up here. Left turn signal, right turn signal, and then the rest of it will be tail light and brake light. All come, this here is for your golf clubs. You can lower this down here, and that way the rainwater doesn't get in the golf bag. Well, hopefully it doesn't get in the golf bag. They all come with headlights, tail lights, turn signals, and brake lights. It's a lighting package. So when you buy a Village's golf cart, you're going to have that. I believe the cart price includes that, but the brand new carts now, because they change things all the time, and I don't keep up with it, you might ask about that. You may have to pay extra for that. I don't think so. But I do know you can upgrade the headlights. They just pop out. That little thing there comes out. That little thing there comes out, and this whole assembly will just lay out, and then this headlight here. Mine's a halogen headlight. The new ones they've got out now are LED lights. I personally won't buy them for one reason. It's not that they're not brighter, they are. I just think they're way too bright, and they blind people at night, especially the older people down here. Almost everybody here has some form of a cataract. When you're over the age of 60, literally 80% of the people, and I'm included, have early signs of cataracts or have cataracts. So when you have cataracts, the light seems brighter, and they get blurry as you look at them. They just don't look like they did when you were younger. They're just bad. So I won't buy them because they're just too darn bright. And I don't know what it is about everybody thinks that the brighter the better, because it's not true. The brighter, the more dangerous. Really, you're blinding people coming at you. And I just don't want to do that. I have too much respect for other people on the road to do that, and I won't. But here's how doesn't come with your golf cart. I put them up here. Here's my front camera for my GoPro that I run. And then sometimes I'll put a camera over here on the passenger side here when I'm driving down the road so you can see either side. I used to do the 2 picture frame thing, picture in picture, so to speak. Got a little bit of complaints about it. People said they couldn't really watch them or whatever. But on certain trips that I make, there's also another one down here in the dash. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right here, this one here. This one is my swivel. I can turn the camera whichever way I want to here, and it looks out that window. on certain runs that I make in a golf cart, I am going to continue doing that to picture-in-picture way of doing things, because it just shows several people different things that I need to point out, and I can't stop in the middle of the road and get out with a camera and take pictures. I got to take pictures as I go by. So the picture-in-picture works out well for something like that. I'm just going to start putting a disclaimer on the front of the video when I have a picture-in-picture video. That's what it is, and then you can choose not to watch it. I'm not going to do as many, but I still am going to do some once in a while when the situation determines that I need to do that. So this cart, brand new with everything in it right there, in 2015. That cart was a little over $13,000. Oh, by the way, here's how you go forward to reverse on a gas cart. It's right here. Can you see that? This is forward. That's reverse. You hear the buzzer? Forward. That's all there is to it. Another option I got. Steering wheel cover. This here. That is put on at the golf cart store, because these is super tough to get on. I don't know if they have a special machine to put them on, or they just have the special know-how. But yeah, I went ahead and paid him. I had another golf cart and I put it on myself. Oh my God. So I told them, I said, I want this put on. If you buy the steering wheel cover while they're building your golf cart, they put it on. Well, they did mine. They would put it on for free. I said, do it. The steering wheel itself to me is too skinny. And for as much driving as I do, it was just uncomfortable over a period of time. When it get wet, your hand slides on it. This steering wheel cover here is super good. That's a new word, right? Super good. It's got the finger notches in it. Can you see them here all the way across? And then of course over here, this is a little wider here with the finger notches in it. And oh my God, this is so comfortable. Of all the things that I bought, this is the one thing that I would buy again. This here, bird poop. You always have bird poop on your speedometer because they would like to get inside your cart and they sit right on your steering wheel right there, and then they poop on your speedometer. Reason why they come in your cart and sit right here? What do you think? I'm going to give you 5 seconds to guess. Why do birds constantly go downtown or on a golf course or anywhere else? They see a golf cart, they'll fly inside that golf cart and sit right here. Time's up. That's because most people leave snacks inside here. Peanuts, cookies that they had on the golf course and didn't eat them all, little sacks of candy or something, and the birds know that, and they get into your golf cart so they can steal all your stuff. That's a true story. Also, inside the cart is, I don't know if you can see that or not. Can you see that, this right here? Let me see if I can turn it on. Let me turn the key on. There you go. That's the turn signal inside the golf cart. In 2015, there was not automatic shutoffs on the steering wheel when you turn a corner. You have to manually shut the turn signal off, which you'll notice that when you come here, so many people just forget to turn the turn signal off. And apparently they don't have that inside their golf cart either, because I don't see how you can miss that light blinking right there in your face. But here, you'll see it all the time, people driving down the road with their turn signal on constantly. So that's what that's there for. The newer ones I know has a longer strip of LED lights there. Good, because the bigger the better. I mean, it gets your attention that you got to shut your turn signal off. I don't know if that's an option where you can get an automatic turn signal shutter off thing. Motorcycles has got them. My Goldwing had it. That it somehow was connected to the speedometer, that when you turned a turn signal on, it started a timer in some way, or maybe it went by tenths of miles. I don't know. But after a small period of time, the signal would just automatically quit working. Why they can't do that on a golf cart's beyond me, and I don't know that they don't on the newer ones, because the newer ones have options that I did not have on this one. One is the Yamaha gas golf cart now is called a Quiet Tech. That is a brand of Yamaha. It's, I think, got a lot to do with the muffler system. They're about 50% quieter than the average golf cart. The older golf carts, gasoline golf carts, are very loud, only for one reason. People don't buy a muffler. They get old, they're wore out, the muffler themselves are hollow inside, and you'll hear them running around, and you think, man, that guy's golf cart's like really loud. That's because nobody buys a muffler for their golf cart. There you go. There's the golf cart of mine. I hope that helps as far as your decisions go and some of the things you got to buy and some of the things that you may want. A salesman will work with you when you order your cart. If you get a new one, that you can buy one off the floor, a good used one. And, you can get the different upgrades. You'll just have to decide, is what's important to you. Is an overhead storage thing important to you? It was for us, and it still is for me to this day. I throw a lot of stuff up there. Is custom seats, because you can buy custom seats at different prices. You don't have to. This is the most expensive. I got those. By the way, you got to pick the colors out too and the design on these seats. This is my idea. But you can get a custom bench seat at well less than $1,700. I'm going to say $800, $600. I don't know. Or you can just keep the bench seat that comes with your golf cart and use it. There's nothing wrong with it if you're comfortable with it. I personally, with my bad lower back, I was not comfortable with the standard golf cart seat at all. Matter of fact, it's up in my attic. I think I've actually sat in that seat once and had these installed, and it's been in my attic ever since. So there's a lot of choices. Clear windshield, a tinted windshield. The newer ones, you don't even have to get a flip windshield like this. Some of the other windshields you can choose now, it's a solid one-piece windshield, and then right here and on the other side over there is a slotted area that from the inside, you can slide these doors open, and it allows air to go in here, not up here. So that might be another option for you. A lot of options on new golf carts. It's like buying a new car. But the salesman's at the Village's golf cart store, why did I go there when I could have probably saved a little bit by going to an outside store? Convenience. One is, if you buy a new golf cart off the Village's golf cart store, I assume it's the same. In 2015, they told me that as long as I owned this golf cart, and if I had to take it down there to get the oil changed, service work, whatever, the guarantee is I would never, ever be without a golf cart. When I go down there, make the appointment to go down there to drop it off for whatever work I needed done, they just say, do you need a cart? And I say, yes. And they just usually hand me a key to a fairly brand new golf cart. Last time I was down there, they gave me a key to a Quiet Tech golf cart, and I used it for a couple of days. So they're nice. They're quieter. I'm not going to lie. They're quieter. Basic on the inside, they're about the same. It's a Yamaha. Most of them are fuel injected. I'm not even sure you can even get a carbureted one anymore, but that's something you may ask if you're interested. But I suggest gas for one reason only. The Villages is big. If you intend to be a golf cart driver like I am, you need gas. Forget the electrics. I had an electric cart. Years down the road, things are going to pop up. These electric golf cart companies pop up all the time here. 2 years later, they're out of business. They're gone. And you need parts, and you can't get parts. And it's just a problem. Yamaha has been around for a long time, not going anywhere. Village's store, not going anywhere. The service center there, not going anywhere. And I can take this, drive down there, get the oil changed, and when they do the service, they adjust your brakes, they do all that stuff, and then you go down there, get in your cart, and you're gone. So I go there for convenience. Get a gas cart. We got over 100 miles of golf cart trails now. I don't trust the electrics. A battery goes bad in the middle of the night, you're done. Also, one other thing, and then I'm going to close this video. Right there. Right there. You call them people when you get your golf cart, and that's the first thing you want, is you want to get that for your cart. And I'm sure they send you that sticker in the mail. I think that's how we got ours. We've had that service now for, 8 or 9 years. We have used them twice. Well, I haven't. Sue did. She had a flat tire once, called them, they came right out within 10 minutes. And we had an electric cart once, and all of a sudden something electrical went pop in it. We don't know what it was, and the cart was dead in the water. And they came out and picked her up in the cart and took us home. And they'll take the cart wherever you want it, to a garage or whatever. In my situation, they just took it home. And then we had, because it was a park car, and we had park car come and pick it up, and they did the work. As long as park car does the work on the park car golf carts, pickup and delivery at that time was free. I don't know about today. People have a tendency to take everything I say, that's the way it is today, and I never say that. In 2015, pickup and delivery is free if park car done the work on their golf carts. Today, you want to double check that. So anyway, that's the reason why I've got a Yamaha. That's what I know about the Yamahas. I just hope it helps you a little bit. So thanks everybody. I'll see you on the other side.